c'est beau ça. Should I protect the camera?
So right off the bat, this one had a really unique feel or style compared to the rest. I was very intrigued by the sound bites at the beginning and the different images being shown. They felt very raw, and that sort of made me curious about where this documentary was going to go. The whole thing felt very, very like stripped down, which was, I felt, suited to the subject being interviewed. And I also liked, there was a use of some still shots right at the beginning, kind of like when the punk guy throws his head back and there's a still shot. And I thought that was just like such a cool thing to add, especially given that the thing was about photography. But yeah, it was really neat.
It just ambled along at its own pace. And you know, the slowness of it at times just forced you to watch what you were viewing more often and taking into account of the compositions that were happening on the screen. But I really liked that it just went at its own pace. The other thing that I found refreshing was to see the camera work, the actual film and a camera. So I really liked his philosophy of click, create, click, create.
So the first thing that catches the eyes in this documentary is the rawness and the naturalness of the images that are presented. I appreciated the personality of the protagonist with his love for his art, but also for life and a small thing in life, and the passion, of course, for his art. And it also shows that a creativity can arise from the most basic things. The documentary expressed a really good concept.
I love seeing how into photography he was, and that his daughter was also shared that with him, especially the whole eclipse scene. Seeing that, I mean, seeing it on camera on the film was cool, but I mean, seeing it in person, I imagine was like something else. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
I didn't know about eclipses though. I'm not one to take interest in eclipses, but I did research after watching this one. It was very informative.
Very cool. You learn a little bit. He says something which I think really can resonate with a lot of people. The quote is something along the lines of, "I love being creative, but I'm also lazy." Which on the surface, you know, it's funny and it's kind of rings true a little bit, but there is a lot of hard work that goes into this stuff. And I thought it was a great little documentary, very Euro-French, the way it's shot, a lot of hanging shots on things, and which I thought it was really cool.
It was very refreshing to know a different thing of enjoying the world. Richard's passion is contagious. His excitement about this eclipse and being able to capture it was very nice. Like, it was moving.
I thought it was amazing. I think that the visuals were stunning, but also just what a wonderful thing to be able to participate in such a pure moment of joy. I have very rarely seen anyone get that excited about anything, and I think it's wonderful that he has that passion and that he was able to share that with the world, and I'm very grateful that I got to share that with him. This little film, I think, is going to spread a lot of joy and put some smiles on people's faces.
I appreciate this very much. The biggest reason why was that it very well captured a vibe and a personality of our main person in the story. That it well captured that he was eclectic, passionate, and the thunder, the black and white pictures and video, the angles from above, in the bathroom when he was in his makeshift darkroom, all of it really lended to explaining to us what was going on.
Oh man, I just loved his passion for it, and that they really showcased like that he wasn't really caught up in like being recognized or being, you know, like a household name or anything like that, that he really was just doing this because he enjoyed it and because he loved it, and it was how he sees the world and how he experiences it and interacts with it through taking these pictures, and that he had like memories, and that's really truly how he experiences and interacts with other people. And I really liked it.
I was really happy to see that those people still exist around us in this new digital world. Perfect message about you don't need to be rich, you don't need to be famous, you just need to love what you do.
I really like documentaries, movies like that, because it gives us the image of one day of photographer, and it tells us more about the job.
It's just all about doing what you love, creating the beautiful moments of your life. So I love the film.
I love this piece. I thought it was so interesting. I think this is like why short form documentary should exist, is to just bring, just shine a light on different perspectives and people who are doing unique and very interesting things like this all over the world. The filmmakers did a great job at kind of capturing it and telling, oh my god, his name, his story respectfully and honestly and pretty objectively. And I think that whenever a filmmaker is able to do that, I think it's a success.